So today I'm trying something a little bit interesting. I'm going to try to make a vegan version to Saltfish Buljol. Yes, which some of you may have guessed, hearts of palm, because this I think is a great replacement for certain fish or crab meat, that sort of stuff. I have used it in ceviche. I'm sure some of you guys may have seen it already. I'm going to chop these up and dehydrate them in the oven with some salt, olive oil and nori sheets to give it that kind of fishy ocean taste. We're going to start with 2 cans of drained hearts of palm, and if you guys can see, this is what they look like. You can basically unravel them, shred them. I'm going to rough chop them to add them to my baking sheet and salt them. So if they're really big, some of them are really big, I'm going to chop them down the center and roughly chop them in medium-sized chunks. So at the end, after they're dehydrated, we're going to shred them up a bit more. So we're going to get ready to pop it in the oven. We're going to start with the baking dish, line it with either maybe parchment paper, but I've got a non-stick baking sheet. I'm going to put 3 nori sheets. You can put more if you like. Maybe I'll add a 4th one. 4 nori sheets. And I'm just going to get a light brush of olive oil just to moisten them a bit and help the flavors to come out when they're baking so they don't just get dry and crisp up too much. I think this should help it release some of its flavor. And now, to add all the hearts of palm, just spread them out like this. Just kind of evenly spread them on your baking dish. So we're going to add a nice generous amount of salt. Let's do this. Yeah, now let's just give this a little toss. Make sure everything is evenly coated. Lovely. I'm so excited about this. I think it's going to be really cool. So let's hope it works. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the oven. I preheated my oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so we've got our lightly dehydrated hearts of palm. So I'm just going to add this all to a bowl. And then I'm going to use my hands to kind of shred them up a bit more. And then we're going to add all the seasonings. We've got all of them in our bowl. And I'm just going to use my hands to give it a light shred. Get all in there. It's actually not too hot, so it's fine. So I've got my hearts of palm all shredded up. So while it's still warm, we're going to add all of the onions and olive oil and pimentos to just help infuse the flavors properly. So I'm just going to add a little touch of olive oil, not too much. I diced about 6 pimentos. You can use some hot raw peppers in there as well. And I also finely diced a small onion. So this is about 3 very small tomatoes diced. Add that in. It already smells great. It smells like Buljol. It's pretty and colorful. So guys, if you have any cravings for Saltfish Buljol, save the fish, try some hearts of palm instead. Look at that. Yes. So now let's get to serving this up. We're just going to do the bread. Got our nice bread and Buljol. Let's top these up. The most fun part about doing these things, getting to taste it. So look at that. Yummy, yummy. Let's take a big bite. We did it. It tastes amazing. Authentic. It's fantastic. I hope you guys give it a try.